Well, good news if you're planning an international trip. Passport processing times have returned to pre-pandemic levels. The State Department says requests will be processed within 6 to 8 weeks for routine service and 2 to 3 weeks for expedited service. Delays were extensive over the summer, with an average of up to 13 weeks for routine service. Well, America is traveling again in historic numbers, with that trend expected to continue well into the new year. Fuel prices are down, plane tickets are dropping, but smooth sailing is never a guarantee. Joining us now is a guy who's always traveling somewhere all the time, the 6 million mile man, we're going to call him, CBS travel editor and our friend Peter Greenberg. Mr. Greenberg, thanks for coming on the show again. Where are you right now?
Right now, I'm on the Bosphorus in Istanbul.
Wow.
Yeah.
The previous part, what did you say? The what?
The Bosphorus, the famous body of water that separates east and west.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. What a beautiful place. Okay. So I could talk about that, but we can't talk about that. We never have enough time. So Southwest Airlines just slapped with a historic fine after last year's holiday meltdown that we can't forget. They now have to pay $140 million for fumbling. It's the largest civil penalty ever from the Department of Transportation. What's your take on this?
Well, it's a good wake-up call for all the other airlines, because remember, we still do not have a complete passenger bill of rights for airline passengers right now. The DOT has announced they're working on it. Hopefully we'll see it in the first quarter of next year. But let's break down the $140 million, because remember, when Southwest had that meltdown last year, they did step up to the plate and paid people way above what any other airline would have ever paid them. They paid them for babysitting services, for dog watching services. They paid them for clothing. They paid them for alternate forms of transportation, even other airline tickets that were going for as much as $1,200, because remember, it was the Christmas holiday. So they paid out a lot. So of that $140 million, the DOT is giving Southwest credit for about $35 million it already paid. Another $33 million they're going to get credited for all the frequent flyer bonus points they gave out as somewhat of a consolation prize. And that leaves the rest. And the rest is really made up of a fund that's going to go between $70 and $90 million that's going to be put in escrow. That should there be another meltdown at Southwest, that money gets triggered to do immediate payments to compensate passengers.
Interesting. But yeah, one would think just that number sends a message sector-wide, don't let this happen. So on TikTok, there's been a renewed push for Southwest's customer of size policy to be the norm across the U.S. as carriers continue to cram as many seats as possible and as many, bums in those seats as possible. With at least 40% of the U.S. population being overweight, is now the time for companies to revisit this?
Well, it's getting revisited physically every day. Mm-hmm. We've had conversations for how many years of who controls the armrest if you're sitting in the middle seat. Right. The answer is the person in the middle seat. However, what happens if that's a person of size and they're bigger than the middle seat, or they're bigger than all the seats? Southwest, to their credit, has had a policy in place, not well publicized, for many years that basically says if you're a passenger of size and you clearly do not fit in that seat and you're going into another seat, you'll get that other seat, you'll pay for it, you may get refunded for it later, but at least you have the opportunity of getting that second seat. Now, let's face it, some people may have a problem as an eating disorder. It may be genetic, we don't know, but it isn't a matter of safety on airplanes. If there's an emergency, how do you evacuate if people can't move around you or you can't move yourself? So it's something that Southwest should get some credit for in terms of having this policy in place. But now that the sort of cat is out of the bag and people know about the policy, you can imagine the pressure that will be placed on other airlines to match it.
Speaking of airlines and pressure on them, Alaska just dinked up their carry-on fee, baggage fee by $5. When we've seen this in the past, it's like everyone follows suit, like the secret meeting of airline collusion comes forth and says, okay, let's all do it, boys, let's do it December 19th, 2023. Is that going to happen here?
Well, we understand why they do the fees in the first place. It's a tax dodge. Mm-hmm. Airline tickets are taxed at a very high federal excise tax rate, which means if you have a $100 airline ticket, the airline may only net about $42 of that, the rest going to taxes. But if it's a fee, it doesn't get taxed at that rate. It's taxed at a regular sales tax rate. So for that $100 fee, whatever that fee might be, the airline basically gets to keep $93 of it. That's why they're raising the fees, because they get to net more money. And the answer to your question, it took me a while to get to that answer, is the other airlines are going to match it because they can.
It's like a tack dodge and a profit deal all in one. So one final question for you. I have a feeling you're a pretty tall man, correct? You're tall?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little tall too. I'm 6'2". But we were talking about the size of the seats. I feel like if you're just in economy, I feel like the seat is almost as if it's engineered for someone couldn't be 6 foot. It's got to be like 5'9". Do you know what they are engineered for?
Airline seats are now designed for members of the cast of Cirque du Soleil. Here's the problem. They should be a rule. In fact, there is a rule that the FAA has ignored for the past 5 years. In fact, it was part of an FAA authorization from Congress saying you need to reassess the standards of what safe seating is supposed to be like on planes, because they're adding more and more seats, which means they're decreasing the width, they're decreasing the legroom, they're decreasing the pitch between the seat in front of you and your chest, and it's a safety issue. The FAA ignored them and didn't do anything. The FAA was taken to court, and for reasons that still escape me, the FAA won, which means they still haven't done it. So until there can be some sort of a mandate to do that, I think there should be a new rule that no plane can leave the gate without at least one orthopedic surgeon on board to help us out.
Yeah, my gosh, cramping galore. It is dead week travel coming up. How are you spending it?
I will be spending it watching as much Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy as I can.
Okay. Mr. Greenberg, it is always a pleasure having you on. One of our favorites. No matter what holiday you spend, happy holidays, happy dead travel week, whatever it is to you, and enjoy where you are. Probably one of the most beautiful places in the world, I'm sure. Peter Greenberg, travel editor, friend of the team. Thank you for joining us, sir.
You got it.